Hello, everybody. How are you doing? So I'm doing your Cancer love reading. Finally, I got to you, okay? All right, so if you like my videos, feel free to like, subscribe, share, or comment, okay? So the Seven of Roses is your first card. This is a card of being defensive. Like the card says courage, but so for some reason, now, so as far as I know, with Cancers, you guys have had issues with a partner who was, this is like way back, so I can't really remember what was the latest reading for you. But I just recall that you guys were kind of being treated badly by a partner in the past. So I'm not sure if this is the same partner, but you're kind of having your defenses up at the moment. What else can I say to you? It's like your the courage part of this card means like you're defensive, you've been hurt before, and because of that you have to like let your guard down a little bit to let love in. So the next card is the World card. So this is all about the slow process of letting love in. So this World card, like your person is coming toward you. And so, like I said, you're letting your guard down to it. So it's kind of like a high, it's kind of like a greeting. Like your person's coming toward you, you're identifying it, you're starting to let your guard down, and everything is kind of flowing smoothly, maybe. So the next card, okay, you guys are attracted to each other, right? Because, say, for instance, had you started the first card with keeping your defenses up, the person wouldn't feel so comfortable to come closer to you. So you're like slowly adjusting so that they can approach you. So now you guys are in each other's space and you're like, you know, I'm really attracted to this person, and the other person probably feels the same way. So that's lovely. So the next card is the Five of Wings. So the Five of Wings, there's something going on here, like you love this person, but maybe you're feeling a sense of defeat because maybe your person actually has someone else, because if you guys are lovers, you're not officially like in a relationship. Therefore, like you don't have a definite commitment as lovers. Okay, so the Five of Wings, maybe you're feeling defeated, like I said, because you love the person. You may be in a relationship with a person, but it's like you can't keep them. So you're feeling a sense of defeat, like, oh my gosh, I love this person so much, but now I'm so lonely when this person's not in my presence, okay? It can be something like that. I didn't really clarify it too much. Okay, so the Ten of Gems is the next card. So financially, you're probably doing good. I'm not sure if this is related to yourself and your person. I can clarify it if I need to, but financially, it seems like maybe, okay, I'm gonna go back 2 cards. So this World card means you're graduating from being defensive. Like you have the ability to, since we're in 2020 now, we left the past situation in the past where we felt bad. It's like you're graduating to the ability to show love, be loved, accept love, right? So it's starting to look good for you. Like things are turning around in your favor. Your money's looking good. Love is feeling comfortable to approach you. But then for some reason you're feeling a loss. Why are you feeling a loss? Something about injustice. Okay? So I don't know if this injustice, like I'm not sure if I have to go back and clarify a couple more cards, but you may be feeling at a loss. Maybe you're reflecting back on the past. Now I did a daily reading on the, I'm not sure if it's 18th or 19th. It could be the 20th of March, but the daily reading has to do with the Cancer, not looking back on the past. Like if you keep looking back on the past, you're gonna miss your blessing. You might want to look at that reading, okay? So it's something about the past. Like I honestly know the feeling. Like somebody treated you really badly, and now it's like you're like, all relationships are gonna be like that. That's what's in the back of your mind. Or, you know, if I let my guard down, this person may be nice initially, but what is he really gonna do in the long run? That's what's running through your mind. But if you keep that running through your mind, you're not gonna let love in, and you may be doing your own self an injustice, okay? So I guess you have to kind of let your guard down and forget about the past, not just let your guard down, okay? So that you don't, the loss could be in regard to money. I'm not really sure. But if you do go back and look at that reading, that daily reading, which is like the 20th or something of March, there might be a financial opportunity coming your way too. So if you're suffering from a loss, I don't know if this was in your finances, but there may be good news maybe coming toward you as far as finances. So you have to go back and look at that reading and see if it resonates for you. So anyway, the Nine of Wings reversed is the next card, and this card is about it's it's either that you're recovering from the injustice and the stress of the past situation. It really depends on how you look at it as a reader. Hopefully you're overcoming it because you see the new love that is approaching you. So it's like you're not holding on to the past. And then that way the blessings can come toward you. And I know that's easier said than done because like sometimes we subconsciously are holding on to the past or feeling a certain way. And it does kind of mess us up. So anyway, the Princess of Gems is the next card. This card is reversed. So in this energy, you might have been feeling a loss financially and like you have to find your way. So it could be that whatever you were doing financially just shifted and you're not feeling the success and now you have to go find a new venture financially to help you pay your bills and to give you stability. So at this moment, you don't know what that is. So you're kind of feeling lost and you're kind of feeling like you have to depend on others or use other methods to pay your bills that maybe you don't really want to. So you may not feel like you're stable. Like, like if you're a land, say for instance, you're a mermaid or something like that, and all of a sudden you got legs and then you couldn't walk stably on those legs. It feels like somebody pulled a rug from under you and now you have to adjust back really quickly and you're not ready yet to do that financially. So the next card here is the Princess of Roses reversed. So here again, there's some type of energy of like not being settled, not being ready for a relationship. And with this other card here, okay, so with this Princess of Gems card here, you could be trying to learn a skill, but you're not doing so well. Like you're hearing bad news about your money. Say for instance, we saw a loss because of injustice, but I'm not sure if I missed. Okay, so with this Princess of Gems reversed here, I'm not sure if your relationship status at this moment is equal to what you're supposed to be, not like equal frequencies. I'm not really sure if your relationship partner here is on the best of terms with your lifestyle and with your belief system. So I don't know if that's throwing you off and making you act really badly. Like say for instance, if you don't feel loved at home, you go out on the road to get attention. So you dress pretty seductively and you go out and get attention to make your person jealous. Like that type of behavior may be going on. I'm not saying that's what's going on, but I'm saying it's kind of like in this energy here, it's kind of like a flirty person who doesn't care whose person they take. They just want attention or they just want to do things, but they're not thinking about the consequences of what they're doing. So that's weird because it's met by the Hierophant energy. So what's going on is it's almost like it's almost like that moment where you snap, like all of a sudden everything kind of goes wrong and you're feeling like this. You're feeling like, my gosh, my money is upside down. I don't know what to do with myself. I spent like 10 years trying to get myself straight financially, and now all of a sudden I don't know what to do. So it throws you off. So it's almost like you go into party mode here. So it's not that you had to have been flirting with other people's person. It's just that it's almost like in order for you to cope, you went into some type of party mode where maybe you weren't yourself. And then all of a sudden you like woke up the next day and say, what did I just do? Not that you did something bad, but it's like, it's like you spent your energy trying to not think about the chaos that was going on in your life. So then all of a sudden the next day you're like, man, what's going on? What was I doing yesterday? I was out there partying. I don't even go to the clubs, something like that. Like maybe it was a moment of you not thinking clearly because you just needed to get out and do something. You couldn't stay stuck in the house and confused at why things were happening to you in this way. So as I stated here, you return back to your sensible brain where you're thinking clearly and not impulsively. Whatever you did here in this Princess of Roses energy was impulsive. Like you didn't think about it first. I don't know if you're going to make a mistake by making an impulsive decision that you didn't anticipate you were going to make because you weren't thinking clearly because you were upset. Okay, so be careful with that. So anyway, the Three of Wings is the next card, and this card is about like heartbreak. So it's kind of like I'm not even sure what's going on. I'm not sure if you okay, so it's because you had a lover. I don't know if you dealt with your lover and because you're in a bad mood, it came across in a bad way, and therefore you guys had like a heartbreaking moment. Like your person was like, wait, I thought you were one way. How did you come back to me and you're being so immature? Like your person doesn't understand what happened to your how did your personality shift so quickly? So even though you straightened up, your person, I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm not even sure if your person is the one who has you in the in this Princess of Roses condition. Like, did you hang out with your person here? Like maybe you got bad news about your money, right? And you decided to go out on an adventure to visit your lover or something like that. And I don't know what you two did together, but you seem kind of upside down. So it's something out of character. That's all I can say. And so the heartbreaking moment, I'm not sure if it's when you realize whatever you did. Let me look and see what that's about. So, you feel heavily burdened. I don't know why. Is this Hierophant card like, okay, so say for instance this is like a work day. It's like you were in party mode because it was a weekend. You're in party mode because you felt upset because of things going on in your life. But then like when you return back to your work situation, like you had to put on a suit and go to work and, go through the motions, it's like you did not feel so good. You felt like, why am I sitting at this desk? What am I doing? Why am I here? I'm not even sure if your job situation is okay because we did see that there was a loss. But it's not that I'm saying you're saying that. It's just like your feeling is, I'm not sure if you're feeling you would rather be somewhere else or you have too much on your mind. I'm not really sure, but something is going on in your life that's making you feel heavily burdened. So I don't know if that's domestic work in your home, since there, or it could be that this loss of money that you felt because you were doing well financially, right? So it's like you were doing well financially, and because of the issues that are going on health wise, it may have affected your pay. Therefore, you may be feeling like you're doing work but not getting the pay because maybe nobody's shopping at your location at the moment. I'm not sure. But so the next card here is the Page of Swords. So you tended to gather information about whatever the situation is that's burdening you. Let me see if I get more clarity. The Moon card, there's some type of secret that's going on. It's kind of a little bit confusing. I don't know what's going on, but there's some type of burden that you're working on, some situation you're working on, you don't know all the information about. I don't know if it's related to pay, so let me see. There's an Emperor here. So there's something about like, okay, now I'm going to change this now. Okay, you have a spouse, you're a Cancerian, you have a spouse. Your spouse, you feel like is either a heavy burden or your spouse is keeping secrets. One of the two. Are you doing all the work by yourself and your spouse is keeping secrets from you? That's what it seems like. So, like I'm saying to you, what was going on here? Okay? Because it seems like your spouse might be cheating and you might be cheating too. That seems like what may be going on. Let me continue to clarify. So yeah, your spouse is juggling. It could be he's juggling work and home or something else, or like say for instance the people in the house versus the animals, or something like that, or he could be juggling different things, but maybe perhaps he is cheating. And since you have the Lover's card here, it might almost seem like you might be cheating also. So that was clarifying the Heartbreak card. So I'm almost not sure. I don't think the Lover's card here would be representing your husband. I don't really think that would be the case, but you are attracted to something or someone. following that was the Five of Wings. Whatever it was you were attracted to brought you heartbreak. So I don't know why, Cancerian, your love situations are bringing you heartbreak at the moment, but that is what seems to be happening right now. That's just probably something about your look at the moment, which I completely understand. That may not be your fault. Sometimes when that happens, it may mean to step away from the love situations for a moment and focus on something else that you maybe can control, like working on your money. So let me see what else. Okay. So then you had the Tower card following that. So I had to clarify to see what that meant. So we have the King of Wands. I think this is your husband showing up again. And he's an adversarial energy. What does that mean? Is he lying to you, or is he, hiding things from you? We already saw that he was hiding things from you, but it's like, yeah, he's trying to kind of escape. So he's kind of playing the adversarial role so he can escape. So he might be starting arguments with you just to get away. So I don't know if both of you are doing the same things to each other, but it seems like he is more invested in his scandalous situations as opposed to you, which you might have had a one-night stand with someone which ended up in a feeling of defeat. So you might still be feeling lonely, okay? I almost wonder if that defeating situation caused problems on your job. Like, did you gain money from the cheating scenario, and then did it cause you a problem shortly thereafter? Like it caused some type of scandal on your job. Like say for instance, you were seeing someone on your job and then it caused a problem with your money. So it's almost like a self-inflicted crisis in regard to your money and your love life. So maybe that's something you should be careful of since you may be watching this beforehand. So now we have the Queen of Gems reversed. So now, okay, at least you're in Queen energy. That's the good thing, but the bad thing is that you're feeling lost because your husband's not there. You're feeling at a loss because your lover's not there. You don't know what to do with yourself. So you're kind of feeling upset. So you might be judgmental, like even of your own self. Like, why did I make a silly decision? Why didn't I think clearer? So that may be going through your mind. So it's like you're not moving forward with something. I don't know. I think you're just sitting down contemplating like what's going on. I don't think you know what to do. Your drive, your ambition is not there. You feel sad. So the next card here, you feel like an independent woman because your husband is not there to care about you. And so you don't have a choice but to care about your own self. And so again, you feeling isolated. You're like, okay, I'm sitting here by myself. What can I do that's constructive, that's vibing with me? How can I pull myself out of this heartbreaking feeling of isolation and loneliness? Let me see if you overcome it. Okay, so now we have the Two of Roses. So you're at a crossroads now. You're like, okay, what do I do next? I feel single. I feel like I messed up because I don't know if you feel like you messed up your situation with your spouse because I think he was doing something else already. I'm not sure if he can sense that you did something. I'm not sure if you got caught doing something. So right now you're trying to figure out, well, what do I do with myself? I'm feeling alone, So let's see if you figure out what to do. So we have the Four of Gems here. So you feel like you're going to hold on to what you have. So that may be with your husband or it may be on your own. So we have the Six of Wings, and this is a card about you like trying to clear your mind. So it's like you're like, I don't want to stay in this mental space of feeling lost, like I'm all by myself, like nobody cares about me. So either mentally you're trying to clear your mind, or let me see. Or maybe perhaps you take a trip somewhere, like you have to go run some errands, so you get in your vehicle and go, somewhere. Okay? So while you're out and about or trying to clear your mind, you run into a Prince of Gems. And this Prince of Gems at least is in upright energy, like he is, it's not a reversed card. So he may be a helpful person. He may know how to help you build your life. And in fact, you were in Pentacles energy 2 times. You were the Princess of Gems, kind of feeling lost, trying to find your way. And then you're in the Queen's energy here, okay? So interesting how you meet a Prince of Gems, okay? So let me see what else I can say to you. So, and one more thing, because at least you're in the Queen's energy, at least your money still might be looking good, even though you suffered a loss of some sort. Okay, so the Prince of Gems here is, I already stated he's kind of an upright guy, so he may be trying to help you rebuild. And with his help, perhaps your luck increases, okay? So maybe this is a friend that you come across that maybe you have a good rapport with. So the next card here is the Emperor. So this Emperor card is about maybe perhaps the person that you were working with. I'm not sure if this is the same lover that we saw initially who has taken an interest in you. Let me see what this person is going to do. So maybe this lover of yours is trying to manifest himself back into your life. So here he is. We have the King of Shells reversed. So this is the King of Cups reversed. So when he's reversed, he can be kind of, I can easily see if, I'm not sure if you were hanging out with him when you were feeling upside down and kind of impulsive. You were just probably feeling bad because of maybe choices you made and how they made you feel. Like when you make choices, you didn't feel like they were rewarding you, so you felt badly. So this might be your lover trying to bring you back into his space. Let me see if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So the next card here is the Four of Wings, reversed. So it's like he has clarity of mind to say, you know what, let me see. So when he saw you, I don't know what energy you were in when he saw you, but he's thinking to himself, you know what, that person was a wonderful addition to my life. When I was around that girl, she just gave me so much joy. I don't know what he's thinking, but he's thinking highly of you in some way, shape, or form because he wants you back in his space. So, so he decides to seduce you. Okay? So I am not sure if you have the willpower to resist his seduction, okay? Because you don't want to feel this defeat again. You know something about him now that you didn't know earlier. Like he has a person, like he has many people. I'm not sure what's going on in his life, but you're more aware of what you're going to face. So now we have the Princess of Wings here. And so perhaps is he sending you a message or are you sending him a message back? Okay, let's see what is the message that is being sent. The message that's being sent almost seems like, let me see. I don't know what it's meaning. Let me flip it up first. Okay, so the message that's being sent has to do with money or love. It's either saying money is lost or love is lost. Because it seems like here, this arrangement of the lover initially at the beginning of April or something, it seems like it brought money with it. So even though it left you feeling like you were being used. And so here, I think you're resisting this person. You're resisting this king. The reason why you're resisting him is because you're afraid you're going to lose more money. Or are you afraid you're going to lose your self-respect? You don't want to be used by this person again because you know he doesn't value you. There's something about it that you know now that you didn't know previously. So I'm thinking you're turning him down. But I also am wondering if you have like some type of karmic debt or soul tied to him. So I'm not sure if this is about him or about you. So I'm reading from your perspective, Cancer. So I'm gonna look at it from your perspective first. So I think what is happening is you're choosing your home life, like your husband. You're choosing that person as opposed to this person from the office. I think that's what's going on. So I think it's your energy I'm reading. I think that is what is going on. Um, from this emperor's side of it though, let me see if I can see what that's about. He was trying to manifest you. He has clarity of mind. He tried to seduce you. That stuff stays the same. I think it's pretty much the same message. So either he was at a loss for you. It just seems like this person from the office is a done deal. It was like a one-time thing. So it seems like either he's not going, no, either you're not going for it, or I don't know. That's the only option. It seems like you learned better. I don't know if he did something to you, or something unhealthy happened. I don't really know, but it just seems like that situation didn't work out because you had a feeling of defeat. So maybe perhaps the person made you feel bad and you don't like the feeling you feel around this person. I'm not really sure. So from your perspective, you're done with that situation. So you rather choose your home life than to um I guess get involved back with this person from your work, okay? Okay, so that's pretty much your reading for the month of April 2020. Okay, you guys take care. Feel free to look through my daily readings or the yearly previews. If you'd like to make a donation or get a personal reading, look in my description box below for the links, okay? You guys take care and be blessed, all right? Bye.